Now, we're going to briefly show you how typical wall, floor, and roof panels are joined together. More detailed instructions relating to your project will be provided by your shop drawings and Premier's construction detail book. During the offload, put all of your Premier panels in one place. Make sure they are covered prior to install. They need to remain dry and flat as possible. Be sure to keep splines, boxes of panel mastic, and big blue screws dry and protected from the elements. Who can install panels? Virtually anyone capable of turning a screw and driving a nail, from weekend warriors to court jesters to professional framers.
This by far is accepted by the framers on site. You can use a crew that have never used the panels before, and they accept it because it's still strictly a cut, nail, and glue situation. They're not into screwing studs together. It's accepted.
Putting up panels requires less skilled labor than typical stick frame construction, saving you both time and money. For the best result, it is very important that your foundation be square and level as possible. Panels can be used with various foundations, including slab-on-grade, poured concrete, precast concrete, and insulated treated wood. For lumber takeoff and plate lap, refer to your shop drawings. Bottom plate has to be 1/2 inch from outside edge of floor perimeter. Apply Premier panel mastic to subfloor. Place bottom plate on top. Nail off with 16 penny nails every 8 inches or per your shop drawings. Begin with the panel that laps to the outside edge of the floor. Measure from the end of the panel to the center of your vertical electrical chase and auger a 1.5 inch hole through the bottom plate. Do this on every panel for easy access at any point along the wall. Remember to keep your working area free of any debris. Apply mastic to both sides of the bottom plate recess. Set and plumb panel, nail as detailed on your layout drawings. Set the adjacent corner panel using the same procedure as above. Be sure to use a fair amount of mastic up and down the corner of the panel. Square the corner and then drive your Premier screws through the outside of the panel into the dimensional plate 2 feet on center down the outside corner, unless noted differently on your shop drawings. Premier's big blue screws use state-of-the-art tempering and coating technology to create a screw that drives easily into hardwoods, engineered woods, and soft steel without bending, breaking, or stripping out the head. When seating big blues, do not countersink heads, but set bottom of screw flush with OSB. When 2 pieces of dimensional lumber come together, always apply mastic and nail the lumber together prior to placing them into the panel recess. For example, a window opening with a header. The header in this case is Premier's Insulbeam, a 1-step insulated header built to the wall thickness. It is designed to replace dimensional lumber in spans up to 14 feet. First, cut the trimmer and cripple, apply mastic and nail together. Slide into panel recesses. Put in your window filler. Put your next trimmer and cripple in the next full-length panel. Attach to window filler. Before fastening your top plate, locate and mark your vertical electric chases. Auger the top plate, then apply mastic and nail into the top recess. Break joints near mid-panel. Always use Premier panel mastic when connecting wood to wood, wood to foam, and foam to foam. Premier panel mastic has been specially formulated to provide adhesion and caulking in one all-weather product.
We've found that the panels are very cost-effective on shed-type roofs and gable roofs. Provides a very stable roof structure that we can attach things to and expand.
After securing your ridge beam, cut a bevel plate out of dimensional lumber to the same pitch as your roof. Apply mastic and nail with 16 penny nails to the ridge. Prior to lofting panels, put in as much dimensional lumber as possible. The ridge end of your panel and the dimensional lumber must bear at least 1.5 inches on the ridge beam. Very important when placing roof panels. Stagger the placements on both sides of the ridge. First on one side, then the other. This ensures that your ridge stays in place and the walls don't bow out. After your roof is up with all dimensional lumber in place, it is time for your ridge cap. Apply high-yield, low-expanding foam into the bottom and sides of the ridge valley and set the ridge cap. Adhere a strip of OSB to the top of the cap and secure in place with big blue screws every 2 feet or galvanized strapping every 4 feet. Now you have a nice tight roof. Now that your shell is dried in, you can begin finishing your home in any manner you wish. Exterior siding can be screwed or nailed directly to the panel. And of course, with no studs to hunt for, the finishing job will go smoothly and quickly.
Well, I would say any finish man would love to work in a house like this.